Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio. So I don't know if you've ever done this, and I would love to hear about it. You can use the My HISRadio app, open mic feature. You can text 800-447-7234 because I just feel like, I know I've done it.
Okay.
Left something in the oven or on the stove and walked away.
Oh, no.
For a while.
Oh, no.
So this happened to, this is a pastor's wife, and she had to go on her social media and share what happened.
They were already at church for an hour and a half and then realized that they had left blueberry muffins in the oven with the oven on back at the house, only to realize this moments before their husband is supposed to get up and preach, and you have 4 kids that are sitting on this row with you. And you have to rush back and turn the oven off, make sure that everything hasn't burnt to the ground.
So she gets home finally, right?
Yeah.
She's been at church an hour and a half, she said. She gets home, and they are burnt to a crisp. However, like the house was fine.
Okay.
I think the fire alarm had gone off.
Sure.
Because, so here's what happened. I was a teenager, and for whatever reason, because I cannot stand eggs.
Okay.
I eat them because they're good for me, but I can't stand them. I was making hard-boiled eggs, like 3. Mm-hmm. My next-door neighbor called me, needed me for something, so I go over. She was quite the talker, and I totally forgot. And I'm not blaming her. It's my fault. I forgot the eggs.
Oh, no.
The house smelled like sulfur and toots, honestly, for like a week. It was awful.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think you're the only one. I think this has happened before, either oven or stove or even microwave.
Oh, my, yeah.
I can remember being at radio stations where somebody left the coffee pot on and, coffee down at the bottom, and then you get that burnt coffee smell. Ugh.
And it's hard to get it out of the carafe.
It is.
So I think you have to get a new one.
And what you do is you pour salt in it and then put ice cubes in it and take the whole glass carafe and swish it around. And between the salt and the ice cubes, it will scrub the bottom of the carafe and scrub that burnt coffee off. And that's how you do it. Love you guys.
Love you right back.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Salt and ice.
I would never have thought. Salt can be used for literally anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Season your coffee. Take care of a snail on your
Get rid of your coffee flakes.
I know, right? But Ninja, morning show producer, Ninja, you have an idea.
It's something I actually do on the regular, because there'd be so many times when I leave the house right after cooking and I'm like, did I turn the stove off? Did I turn the oven off? And my anxiety's like, oh my gosh, I cannot function. So I'll take a picture of the stove or the oven so that if I think, oh no, did I turn it off? I can actually look at it, and then my anxiety feels better.
That is such a smart idea.
I have never thought of that before.
Well, and I also think taking the picture reminds you. It's like you don't even have to probably look. You're like, but I took that picture. So.
Well, Nana P texted in 800-447-7234, said her beloved husband, I thought he was using the timer on the microwave. And unfortunately, no, the microwave was on. Nothing was in it. Ruined the microwave. They'd only had it about a year or so, but they've replaced it. It's okay. She said life goes on.
So I just wanted to tell you my story about leaving something on the stove. When I was about 13 years old, I was making popcorn, and my older sister was in the other room getting in trouble. So, of course, being the wonderful sister I was, I had to go help her get into more trouble and left the popcorn on the stove popping, which caught on fire. It's funny now, but at the time, it did a lot of damage, but we laugh about it now.
Brian sent in for Rob today.
And a confession for Brian. Oh, not me, but Brian that texted in this morning. He said, hey, I wanted to make some cookies. Many years ago, I was a kid. I was home with my older brother. So mom, dad went off holiday shopping. So I decided to make some cookies in the microwave. Burnt my mama's favorite plate.
Oh, mama.
And I set the cookies on fire. My cookie privileges were revoked.
I wonder for how long. Brian, are you still allowed to make some cookies or not happening?
I bet mama said, nope, those privileges are still revoked.
That's hilarious. All right, going to the open mic.
Hey, guys. So I had a next-door neighbor that was out of town, asked me to watch their house. I came over after it had been a day or two to check on their cat. Apparently, they had not left him enough water, and he knew how to turn on the tub. but the drain plug was still in. So when I got there, it was about a 1/4 inch from running over on their second floor, which would have been very bad.
That cat knew how to turn on the bathtub.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm kind of shocked about. The cat turned on the water in the tub.
You know he was walking around that house. I need a drink.
Look, don't y'all know this is my house? You may be gone, but it's my house. Where's my water?
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
I don't have a Costco membership.
I don't. I got a Sam's Club.
Me too.
But I'm thinking about changing now. Because I've heard about this. And now hear me out. Here, the Costco pumpkin pie, $5.99. About 3,900 calories.
Oh my goodness.
For the whole pie.
Well, yeah.
For the whole pie. Okay, but listen, it has to be one of the cheapest, like, calorie per dollar things you can buy that's delicious, that is ready to eat. So look, I'm thinking about this new Costco pie diet. Theoretically, you could live off them for like $90 a month, groceries. $90 a month. Half a pie is like your recommended daily calories.
You gonna eat a half a pie? Well, I guess if you're eating a slice,
lunch,
okay,
and dinner. So half a pie. So a pie every 2 days, $90 a month. It's a new Costco pie diet.
Scott, is this something you want to do?
I'm all in for pie. Anytime there's pie. I don't have a Costco membership, but my dad does. He lives in Tennessee. And around this time when the pumpkin pies start emerging, that's all he talks about. I got to go get a pie. I got to go get a pie at Costco. So maybe this is something that he would be interested in.
My pies, though, my pumpkin pies are usually camouflaged.
What do you mean?
You can't really see them because all the Cool Whip I got.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You gotta add in the cost of the Cool Whip. You got to add in the calories for the Cool Whip.
Yeah, $90 a month for the pies and another $1,260 for the 55-gallon drum of Cool Whip.
Nothing beats that 10-inch lattice-topped apple pie at Sam's Club.
I like a key lime pie. Love that. And Jake, that's your Morning Show producer.
Yes.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh.
What else you don't like? There's
Lemon. Ew, lemon.
Lemon is.
Whack. I love it.
Except don't you put that meringue on it.
Why is that?
Because I don't want no whipped up baby chickens.
Oh.
I do not know. Okay, we got an open mic. It's My His Radio app, and you can use the open mic feature anytime.
Good morning, everybody. This is Crystal. If you want pie, and I get it, pie is amazing. If you want pie, I recommend the Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop in Greenville, South Carolina on Augusta Road. Oh, my stars. Some of the best pies on the planet. You will not regret it. Enjoy all of the fall weather and pie season.
So y'all just gonna act like pecan pie isn't the superior fall pie? Wild.
TJ texted in at 800-447-7234, said, mincemeat. Nobody likes it but me. I get the whole thing. I bet you do, TJ.
No. Mincemeat? What is mincemeat?
It's like apples and there's some meat thrown in there. It looks like a British thing as well, kind of like a pie or a pastry kind of a thing.
We have a restaurant here in Franklin County called 211. They walk around with a gigantic tray of nothing but their homemade pies, homemade pie crust. It'll turn you into a pie person. Love y'all. Have a great day. Praying for you, Rob. Love you.
Try pinto bean pie. It tastes exactly like pecan pie. They made a believer out of me. Because I don't eat pinto beans, but they tricked me and I ate it, and it tastes exactly like pecan pie.
They'd have to trick you. They'd have to. Who are they? Because you need new friends, ma'am.
I don't know if it would taste just like. So you wouldn't try the pinto bean pie?
No, sir.
I have never heard of such a thing. And I can't get over the fact that the pinto bean pie is supposed to taste like pecans. I've heard of chili pie with beans.
Sure.
But not pinto bean pie by itself.
But
I'll try it. I'll take a bite.
What road are we going down when we start having pinto bean pie with mayonnaise on top?
And a little cornbread crust.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
I just got a notification.
Okay, what is it?
It's out of Asheville, and it's talking about the Grove Park Inn, the gingerbread house competition.
Oh, that's every year. That's a big thing.
Yeah, they said the choice was not made lightly, as this cherished event holds a special place in our hearts and has become a beloved holiday tradition for many, but it's been canceled for this year. Oh.
Understand, and I knew that they did not take that lightly. They had to make a tough decision on that. And, of course, our prayers are continuing with Western North Carolina as slowly but surely things are starting to open up and happen, and it's going to be a process, and we want to be there with you through this. I did see the other day they were listing like towns that are open. Of course, when you go to these towns, remember that you may not always be, all the roads are open, so make sure you check that as well. But Asheville got added to the list.
Oh, that's good.
As a town that's open to visitors in North Carolina. Let's see, Brevard is open, Cashiers, Little Switzerland. I think that's a new one on the list as well. So there's some more towns that are opening up to people as well in Western North Carolina. And the Biltmore, I think the 2nd or 3rd of November will be opening up for the Christmas season.
Yeah, which, that is another one of those Christmas time traditions. You take the family. I've literally never been that time of year, and so now it's even more special to go, I think, to some of these places, and especially local businesses, because, they've had to have been closed for a while, repairing, and so they're going to need our support. So I think it's more important this time of year than ever to shop small this holiday season.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
Rob and Lizz in the morning on His Radio. I'm Brian in for Rob.
You making fun of my pants?
I'm not making fun of your pants, but you do got some funny looking pants. I wondered if you had like an afternoon shift at the Chick-fil-A. So,
So I saw them in a store and I was like, and this had been years ago, quite honestly.
Yeah.
First time I've worn them today.
Really?
I'm still not confident in them, but I love them. They were with an outfit and I was like, that is a nice outfit.
Look, if you got the confidence to wear them today, you're fine. I don't see a problem with them. I'm just picking on you.
I know.
But I mean, you see something and then you're like, man, this looks great. And then you get it home and you're like, I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah. Like it would look great on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
With the right accessory. I just don't know if I have accessorized the way.
You need a cowboy hat.
I do need. Well, I should have worn, because I do have a hat.
Some boots. You got boots?
Well, I'm wearing boots right now.
Oh, okay.
They're the little short booties to go with them.
Right.
But yeah, my pants. I wish I could show them on His Radio Plus, but I can't because
my goodness.
I don't know. But yeah, they're kind of a cross between rodeo and Dalmatian.
Yeah, I mean,
they have brown spots.
They're white and they got brown spots on them. So I don't know. I'm not saying they're a mistake, but they are.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
Oh, can I first off say that I did not know there was a Jacksonville, Arkansas?
Evidently, I didn't either.
Okay.
I thought this was in Florida.
So anyway, in Jacksonville, Arkansas, there's a lady that undoubtedly has come into a large sum of money.
Cash money, honey.
And so she's trying to pay it forward, and the only thing she had in her home were like these like jack-o'-lantern looking eggs, golden eggs. And so she's decided every day she's hiding money in these eggs. I guess they're giving clues on a Facebook page. And so people are going all around the city of Jacksonville, Arkansas, trying to find these eggs. And when they do, they open them up and they find anything from $100 to $500 in them. And she said, I just want people to, number one, to kind of get to know your neighbors, kind of get to know our city. And she says it's incredible to see the joy when somebody opens up one of the eggs.
Well, I would think so.
And they find some money in it.
Yeah.
I love people are changing their routes to work and stuff like that, taking different ones. They're putting it in their GPS places they've looked before. See, this one lady has a friend. He goes, he's looking in the same place every day because he knows one of these days that egg is going to be there. And so
I don't know.
just the smiles, and people are posting like pictures once they find him and putting him back on that Facebook page as well.
So around here, we have seen people hiding rocks, like painted rocks. Now, there's no money attached to it, but I think that's okay. That's okay that there's no money attached to it, but it's fun to see, how different rocks are decorated, and sometimes they're by kids or by actual artists. I've never found one myself.
Okay.
But, maybe look out the next time you go to the park or something.